From intense final matchups, to heated playoff series, to iconic individual duels, basketball has seen some unforgettable rivalries over the years that still gets fans buzzing. I believe basketball has a special ability to foster intense rivalries between teams and players. The competition seems to bring out an extra competitive fire in everyone involved. In this video, we'll explore 7 rivalries that came to represent so much more than just the games themselves. What are we waiting for? Let's get started. This rivalry defined the 1960s and 70s, featuring superstars Bill Russell, Bob Cousy, John Havlicek, Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, and Wilt Chamberlain. These powerhouses battled in an incredible 11 NBA Finals matchups. The rivalry hit new heights in the 1980s, with Magic Johnson and Larry Bird elevating their franchises' profiles. Their rivalry began with an epic 1969 Finals, with Wilt and West leading the Lakers against fellow Hall of Famers Russell, Sam Jones, and Cousy. The physical 7-game series set an intense tone. And by the 1980s, with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar also in LA, the rivalry gained a new dimension against the Birds' Celtics. Magic and Bird elevated each other's play and took NBA excitement global. Their epic 1984 Finals duel, with Magic's last-second winner in Game 4 and Bird's fourth-quarter Game 7 explosion, epitomized this iconic rivalry. Throughout the 1980s, they inextricably linked the franchises in fans' minds, driving interest that grew the NBA. No one has matched MJ's drive to succeed, and no team motivated him like the Bad Boys Pistons. Dominating the late 80s East, Detroit employed intense physical defense to frustrate Jordan. Their philosophy clashed with MJ's finesse game and superstar status. The 1987 and 1988 Eastern semifinals pushed Jordan to his limits against stars like Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, Dennis Rodman, and coach Chuck Daly. The Bad Boys punished MJ, yet he kept responding, raising his game each and every time. Fans were glued to the escalating psychological battle. MJ's relentless work ethic finally manifested in their iconic 1989 East clincher. His 63-point Game 5 masterpiece in Detroit cemented his legend and marked a change of guard in the conference. The rivalry pushed Jordan harder than any other opponent, paying off in multiple championships. Now, these superstars didn't actually play for rivals, but their contrasting styles and 1979 NCAA title game made them perfect foils. Bird, a fundamentals-focused forward, faced off against Magic, a showtime playmaker at point guard. Now legendary, their duel introduced 2 future NBA icons and reignited interest in the sport. Making the rivalry more intriguing, Bird and Magic developed a close friendship despite their competitive bond. Both then joined the NBA, Bird with Boston and Magic starring for the Lakers. Inserted into the Celtics-Lakers rivalry, they elevated it to new heights with their must-see individual matchups. No matter the stakes, Bird and Magic always seemed motivated to one-up each other in front of global audiences. Their rivalry represented the NBA's bright future as it rebounded from declining interest. With supreme all-around skills and magnetic personalities, Bird and Magic became the perfect ambassadors to reconnect audiences to the game. As the new faces of the post-Jordan NBA, Kobe Bryant and LeBron James couldn't avoid being compared. Their contrasting styles, from Kobe's hard-nosed Mamba mentality to LeBron's freakish all-around game, intrigued fans. Intense Western Conference playoff matchups like the 2004 and 2008 finals saw Kobe and LeBron go head-to-head in their primes. But global fans also felt invested in watching them duel for Olympic gold, as in 2008 and 2012. Their individual drives to cement legacies while lifting their franchises LA and Cleveland saw constant signature moments. LeBron's decision free agency chaos enhanced the fever for each meeting. And no matter the outcome, their wars nearly always produced highlights that elevated the players. Next up, in the pure competitive realm of college basketball, no rivalry engages fans quite like Duke and UNC. With storied traditions, passionate fan bases, and iconic coaches like Mike Krzyzewski and Dean Smith dueling, these Tobacco Road Titans have enthralled generations. Watching future NBA stars like Christian Lettler, J.J. Redick, Vince Carter, and many more clash in intense regular season and March Madness meetings gave many their first basketball fandom sparks. But the rivalry's deep roots in the history and pride of the rival schools taps into broader societal zeitgeists as well. Fans on both sides live for each latest matchup, whether Cameron crazies storming the floor after yet another Duke home wild buzzer beater, or the deafening roar of the Smith Center atmosphere when UNC surges ahead. The passion Duke-UNC elicits from communities nationwide makes this college basketball's ultimate rivalry. And while not the flashiest rivals, Greg Popovich's Spurs and Phil Jackson's three-peat Lakers clashed in some of the early 2000s' most memorable Western Conference finals. Led by Tim Duncan's fundamental dominance and Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant's flashy three-peat showdown, these franchises represented basketball's yin and yang stylistically. Their 1999 and 2003 WCF wars especially hooked fans worldwide. In '99, a young Duncan outdueled Prime Shaq en route to San Antonio's first title. 4 years later, a legendary sixth game saw Kobe outscore the Spurs in the fourth to force a decisive Game 7. There, Duncan erupted for 21 points and 17 rebounds in the blowout to cap an all-time rivalry. While personalities like Shaq and Kobe grabbed headlines, Duncan and Pop's Spurs machine, grinding through superior team basketball, provided a stark foil. The contrast between their styles was basketball's true dichotomy, showcasing both approaches' merits at the sport's highest level. And as the 2000s progressed, their rivalry transcended results, coming to represent philosophies through multiple classics. And now, closer to modern day, the early 2010s emergence of Steph Curry's record-breaking Warriors and LeBron James returning to lead Cleveland set the stage for a rivalry that defined a generation. From the moment the upstart Dubs shocked LeBron's Cavs in the 2015 finals, fans remained on the edge of their seats through 3 straight showdowns. Curry dazzled with boundary-pushing shooting and fueled Golden State's revolutionary pace and space offense. But no one was a more physically dominant, championship-hardened leader than LeBron, driving his Cavs through adversity time and time again. Their contrasting styles and outsized personalities generated global electricity. The trilogy's peaks, Curry's record-setting season, LeBron's legendary 2016 Finals performance, and KD's arrival igniting the 2017's most-watched finals ever, elevated each player and franchise to new heights, creating some signature final moments. The Dubs-Cavs rivalry encapsulated basketball's continual evolution and capacity to attract worldwide water-cooler discussion. Its memory will long define how the NBA game progressed at its highest level during key early decades. So these 7 rivalries elevated audiences' passion for the game and defined eras through intense competition. New ones will continue engaging new generations, discovering basketball's addictive drama. Rivalries seem essential to the sport's lore and growth, it seems. We took a look back at some of basketball's greatest rivalries, from Celtics-Lakers defining eras to Kobe dueling LeBron. Dynasties like the Spurs-Lakers and stars like Bird vs. Magic produced the highest competition. Intense duels, from MJ battling the Pistons to Steph's Warriors toppling LeBron's Cavs, creating iconic moments. Rivalries remind us why basketball fandom is addicting, the drama, excitement, and passion of each clash. New ones between rising stars will emerge as the game evolves for sure. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Richest Sports for more rivalry insights. Until next time, happy hooping, and here's to many more epic NBA battles yet to come.